guys, I'm Blossom.
And I'm Dave. Welcome back to the Rude Customers Podcast. I got some bass in the voice this morning.
Welcome.
Welcome indeed.
Man, I actually remembered I fell asleep. This is the second time in a row where I fell asleep while you were talking to me.
Yes, I have that effect, apparently. I am the Blossom Whisperer.
I know, I feel so bad.
I was talking about good stuff, too, and I realized she was gone, so I just started talking about all kinds of crazy things, see if she was awake.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I do that with you. So just sometimes I'll say some whack stuff just to see if you're paying attention. It's got me in trouble a couple of times. I had to dance my way out of it. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant at all.
My mic is
We're having mic cable problems.
Okay.
You know who doesn't have mic cable problems?
Who?
Rude customers.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so shocked.
I know.
Ollie's gonna go know your stuff again.
I don't mind him being up there. I mind him being down where he was. He's a bad cat.
Well, guys, today we have something. Okay, we have some videos that Dave, he doesn't know what they are.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different morning if you couldn't tell by the intro.
Yes. This is something that I think would be really fun to talk about because it's the most dumbest drama that's on TikTok right now.
I do love dumb drama.
And it is so funny. I mean, not to one of the girls, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Well, most things are typically not funny to at least one party in a situation, typically.
Yeah. So, this, to give you some context, Rhegan777, I think the name is, she was throwing a party. She's an influencer. Throwing her birthday party. She turned 20-something. Don't care. But, you know, happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
I shouldn't say that because I feel sorry that this whole drama, it is what it is on TikTok now.
Feels like it's my party and I cry if I want
this
to.
influencer that you're about to see in a second, but Dave, this influencer.
Yo.
Oh, not influencer. She was a +1. So she wasn't even invited to this party.
How
she
irrelevant.
Was a +1, goes to this party, talks crap about it, posts it on TikTok.
Really?
And then she gets bullied for talking about this party, and then she blames, this is like a Simone's Biles situation, where then she blames the birthday girl for not. I'm being bullied. I'm getting this. Yeah, it is.
We'll get into the whole story here in a second, but I real quick, stop using bullying wrong, people. If you say something. If you do something out of pocket, and this is not a pocket move. You don't talk crap on a birthday when you're a +1. Okay, come on, that's just etiquette. You're not being bullied. You're being held accountable.
Right.
You're not being bullied. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the Simone Biles thing too, because that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, it's the same situation. It's the same situation where we're both believers that. Because we came from, do we want to say commentary community? Because some people tell me I'm not in it. So I don't know.
Most people tell me I wasn't in it.
So, but
yes, commentary drama is.
Yes. So we came from that community. And one thing that you learn very quickly, once you make your first video, is that when you say something, people have the right to respond to you any type of way. So I'm a huge believer in that. So I have never, till this day, posted something and was like blaming the other person for the backlash that I received. That is a huge no-no. Now, I may cry about it personally at home. I may, talk about it, vent about it. But I've never done that because that is, you can't. You got to take accountability for your actions.
Yep. Can't cry about it all the time.
So let's watch. This girl, I don't know her name, but I'll post it on the screen. She went to the party and let's watch.
I got a feeling it's going to prove the same thing once again. It's not about the action. It's about the reaction. It's always about how you respond to a situation.
Currently getting canceled because I went to an influencer's birthday party and I said that I didn't have fun, so I decided to leave. For some context, here were the vibes of the party. Like, do you guys blame me for wanting to leave a little early? Expectations were so high. I was super excited to go. I did go as a +1, so my friend was invited. I posted an OOTD, which is where I'm getting a lot of these comments. You can see I am so excited to work for the dating app Bumble and to put on ambassador and influencer events, collab with bars all the time, so we would cover drinks, food, and even sometimes Ubers. So that was kind of my expectation, and my expectations weren't met. Just felt like I was gonna have to spend money to hang out in the same space as someone, and that's just not something me or my friends wanted to do. I really tried for a couple of hours and it just wasn't the vibe. Not comfortable and having fun somewhere, don't stay. Like, you're never obligated to do that. So because of that, it was just a flop in my opinion. I clarify, it might look like an intimate event because not a lot of people showed up, but it's supposed to be like a big bar club scene. End of the day, as long as the birthday girl had fun, that is all that mattered, and it did look like she personally was having fun. I stand by my opinion.
Oh man, can you give me a number on 1 to 10 how mean I can be? Because
you can be 10.
I can be a 10.
Well,
this is one of the dumbest people that's ever. This is one of the worst videos. Is this in full? This is her video. This is not altered.
So this was the video that she posted after the video I can't
But
find.
she posted it. This is hers.
And then she also put the sneaker in
Yeah,
the
oh,
original.
she absolutely. I know. But I just want to make sure.
Yes.
You didn't do anything. All those jump cuts are hers.
Yeah.
This is the worst made video I've ever seen in my life. I've been doing this a long time. This is the Mr. Magoo of TikToks. Watching that was like being shot in the face with words. It was like she is insufferable. She doesn't know how to edit. She doesn't know how to put things together. She barely knows how to speak.
So what I think we're watching. Right, so keep in mind this is TikTok. So you know what people do? They pause and then they start up again. So that's what we're seeing is the pause.
Yeah. No, I get it. But I mean, like, they're not all this aggressive.
Yeah.
This is it's something called a cesura. Either you know what a cesura is or you don't know what a cesura is. You got to give a breath sometimes. Take a freaking breath. She's just insufferable. She's not making any points, and she kept stepping over her own points. She contradicted herself, I believe, a total of 3 times. Most importantly and biggest at the end. I have no words for what I just saw.
So now we're going to see the girl's reaction.
I hope it's brutal. I hope this is straight ground and pound until she makes no sound.
I felt so sorry for this birthday girl because, one, she does want us to stop talking about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, she's a nice girl. I don't even know anything about her yet. I haven't even seen her face, but just knowing that she wants to stop talking about it means she's probably a nice girl. It was an intimate party. It was supposed to be a club thing. Who said?
Who said? And mind you weren't even invited. You were a +1.
You were a +1. Know
you
your
weren't
place.
even invited. And then the fact that you go online on social media and it's the squeaky noise for me. It's you went in and you did no, but it's also. Because I can't find the original clip where she had the squeaky noise, but it's also when she posted, "I'm getting canceled for this," to add the squeaky noise
Trying to make him look lame.
Trying
to make him look lame.
Heck.
She's trying to make him look lame. And then horrible.
Try to defend. And now I have experience with when you haven't been canceled before. I've been canceled multiple times. And if you haven't been canceled before, it's so hard to deal. Like, the first time I've ever been canceled, my first response was, I said what I said. That was my first response because I didn't know how to. Here I am stating my opinion on the matter and people didn't like it. And it was the first time where I didn't know how to respond. So I know how it feels.
I know people have stress cried before or cried out of anger, but have any of you gotten so angry or upset that you've gotten literal hives? Anyone else? Hives. Social media baffles me every single day because why do I have to do this right now? I really just want to have my one I don't give a fuck moment. One. Because why the fuck do people try me? I don't get it. I swear it's like the wholesome content. I can be a nice person and still be like, this is fucking weird about shit. And for all the birthday shit that's going on right now, it's fucking weird. Why do I have to apologize for anyone because people aren't perceiving a video well of someone else saying they didn't like my birthday party? A friend of a friend, a +1. Especially after trying to reach out to her personally. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that shit. I do that shit way too often. Stop poking the bear. I don't want to be poked. I don't want to be tried. I want to make my content and have fun with my friends and have a birthday party. Take away all the labels. I'm not a robot. I am a normal human being, a normal 22-year-old girl. Let me have fun with my friends, make my content. Like, I'll call it how it is. It's fucking clout chasing. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Sit in it. You're the one that made a video about me. If you're getting negatively perceived for a mean video that you made about someone else, I'm not fucking in charge of that. I do not have to make a whole video saying, stop leaving mean comments to this girl. You made a video about my birthday party as someone who wasn't even invited, a +1. Like, it's hysterical almost, because I'm like, if this is what you have.
She said the word that I forgot to say when I first went on my
What?
rant. Clout chasing.
Mm-hmm.
This was clout chasing 101. Because it can't, look, she can be stupid enough to be that malicious. She can be, sure. It's possible, but it's unlikely that it's unmotivated. It has to be motivated by something. She saw her moment. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment. She saw the party. She went to the party, knew she was going to trash the party before she even went. This is pre-planned, premeditated, the whole shebang of bizzle, and she didn't do it well.
Yeah,
Kudos to her. I love this lady.
Yeah,
Love her.
It's ridiculous to me how this lady expects an apology. And then she goes on her TikTok, not this lady,
No, yeah.
Rhegan's amazing. So the lady that we're talking about is Marina. I believe that's her name. And the fact that she's blaming then this influencer to be like, and she's not doing anything about it while people are bullying me. So
I wouldn't.
and she didn't ask for any of this.
Right. You
So,
created this.
Yeah, deal with it. Go seek some therapy.
Yeah, do something, or just man up. You go just do a live and be like, look, I saw a moment. I was having a little bit too much fun. I thought that, I could maybe get into a circle that I really wasn't in. Whatever. I just stepped out of pocket. And sometimes you do that in life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to her. I'm sorry for cheapening her birthday. I'm sorry for trying to leech off of her success. I'm going to go try to find my own. That's the only way to properly handle this, because this is gross ass behavior that's becoming way too common. And I am not petting you, Ollie.
Guys, if you have seen my eyes wander throughout this whole entire podcast so far, it's because this cat is just doing the most right now. Doing the most.
And now he wants pats.
No, go away.
Go away. I'm going to say to you, and I'm going to say to that girl, go away. Be gone. I don't like her. She really makes me mad.
Yeah. Like, she's a bully.
Yeah. Crying bully when she's actually playing. But by the way, you can be a passive aggressive bully. You can do these type of underhanded, shady, low, snake-like tactics where you're trying to manipulate the audience into something that's simply factually not true. You can do that while being a bully. There are weak bullies who do this. Okay?
And I just want to say another thing too. Good luck to her in her future careers, especially with social media and stuff, because she had to turn off the comments, but also she's always going to be remembered for this. People are not going to invite you anywhere because this is what's going to, and because this is definitely the niche she wants to be in clearly. And people are always going to remember how you made them feel.
I feel bad for the friend too.
And this is like the biggest of your problems, going to a lame birthday party and posting that on social media and getting backlash for it, then congrats. Because I've gotten so much backlash for my own birthday party being lame and for me being a loser because of that video that you posted, taking away my spark on my special day. And I didn't even do shit to you. I just had a fucking birthday party. I don't want to sound mean, like da-da-da, but like I really don't give a fuck anymore. Stop trying me. I don't want to be poked. That is weird. This is weird. This is absurd. Why do I even have to talk about this stuff? Like, why do I defend myself? Imagine defending to people online as a normal 22-year-old who just also so happens makes videos. And do I condone the mean things being said? No, that's fucking weird. Like, don't be a weirdo back. That's just hypocritical. Like, you're doing the exact same thing. Clocked. To call me the bully when all I did was have a fucking birthday party that you didn't like and you got hate because you posted a video shit talking it, like, that's on you, babe. Pay it. I just wanted to have a fucking birthday party and fun with my friends. And you didn't, and that's on you. I'm not even going to say I'm sorry. Pay it.
She gave us 3 new terms.
Clocked.
Clocked. That's on you, babe.
Yeah.
And pay it. Pay it might be my new one.
Pay it.
Pay it.
Clocked.
I like pay it. You messed up. Pay it. Oh, I like this girl, man.
Yeah,
I like
she gave
her.
the
That's
best
some real-
response ever. And here's what I will say, even though this she had to suffer all of this backlash because people thought that her birthday party was lame. I'm sure she's come out on top of this, and I'm hoping that she's gotten more in her case, and she is an influencer, like more brand deals and etc. I hope. But this girl Marina, I know she regrets what she did.
Has to.
She turned off her comments.
Yeah. Well, her career's over. Any career that she might have thought she was going to have, it's over, because she's always. This is not a small faux pas. This is a move. This is a calculated move to try and steal exactly what she said. Try to steal the shine. Try the clout chase off of somebody else that you didn't even know. You just should have been grateful.
Right.
You walk into the party, probably with your hands in pockets at first. Have a little humility. Be a little humble walking in. Don't eat too many snacks at first. Talk to a few people. Mingle. And then if you vibe, you vibe. You don't do this.
But if I'm going to an influencer's party and I feel like there was no one there, okay, this is a great opportunity to meet friends, to meet new people, to really socialize, to really, to drink it up and then those are honestly though the best parties too, the ones where there's not it's not too chaotic.
Right. You could talk
and you can sit there and have a vibe and talk and have just a great time.
This was such an opportunity.
She wasn't going there to have a great time. She wasn't.
No,
and mind you, if she stayed longer, apparently the party did it. It did pop. But who cares? It's irrelevant.
It's short-sighted is what it is too. Like she was like, I'm going to get my pop by making a video on it. But the reality is, if you do exactly what you say, if you just go to the party, there was probably 10, 20 million worth of subs in that room.
Yeah.
The likelihood you were going to vibe with one of them. But these young people,
that wasn't her intention.
I know,
it wasn't
but
her
it should have
intention.
been. You go in with you go in not selfishly at all, but you have that mindset of, if I act right, good things could happen. Do good, get good, that type of stuff. But you go in with the right motivation.
Yeah, the right attitude.
Just go.
So we have one more video of this. Man. One more. And this is the video that...
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What? This is about to get better?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not about it. I mean, oh wait, what's your definition of about to get better?
This lady's about to grab a bigger shovel.
So, we've already talked about the shovel, now we're just going to watch it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the dirt's going to fall on the...
Last time I'm speaking on this unnecessarily large drama. Always used my TikTok page to talk about my experiences and story time. These are topics that are anything from college to dating to boys, whatever it may be. It's been extremely honest on here. Scroll on my page and see this. And so I got the opportunity to go to this party. It is my fault that I made an assumption based on this flyer. I was misled by it and I thought that it was going to be like an influencer event / party. There was also over 450 people on this list, almost 500, which again made me assume that this was going to be a larger scale influencer type party. I want to clarify that I didn't expect her to pay for my Uber and to pay for all my drinks. I was just explaining a standard that I'm used to based on the several other events that I've been to that are advertised or look similar to the flyer and the party pool that this one had. As crazy as it may sound, someone with 50,000 followers can have expectations and standards. I have timestamps and text messages that I was sending all throughout this event, and it just never picked up while I was there. Again, I was there for hours, and based on what I'm seeing from the birthday girl, it looks like she did have fun. And I did say that in my previous video, that at the end of the day, that is all that mattered, that she had fun. So I don't understand why this is still a conversation. I posted an OOTD, very excited, even before I got to the event. I had the experience I had. Someone commented and asked if I had fun. I said that I didn't. Then I decided to make a video showing what I saw and why I didn't have fun, and all the bullying and threats that I'm getting that she isn't stopping. is not going to change that. I stand by my personal opinion and she stands by hers, and both of those things are okay. She proved her point in her video that people did end up showing up. It just didn't look like that for the hours that I was there. So that is that. We can wrap this up now because one person's opinion should not shake your personal experience. And I would just never want to be attached to a fandom that has so much hate within it. It's going to be the last time I'm speaking on this.
She just gaslighted the heck out of... She's such a huge manipulator. You don't want to be attached to a fandom that has so much hate to it, but you started the hate. You started it. Like, this is a
because
backlash.
You wanted to go be attached.
I know.
You started because you wanted to be attached, because you wanted to be a Klingon. You even had expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this hurt me. This hurt my soul.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. No one ever, a lot of people, no matter how much money you have or whatever, this is a huge fear to not, if you could hear that, that's our ice machine.
Maker.
Yeah. This is a huge fear of mine. I don't want to have a birthday party and no one shows up. I was surprised that my mom was able to get as many people as she did to show up to our engagement party.
Oh, that was popping.
I mean, I thought when we saw we had a surprise engagement party, and when we drove in the driveway, I thought, okay, a small amount of people, cool.
The house was full.
And it was packed. And but that's a huge fear. I mean, I remember when I had my first housewarming, like when I rented a house in Missouri, no one showed.
Yeah, no one wants to be lame, you know?
Yeah, I cooked. I had chips out, everything. The girl who said I should have a housewarming party never showed. No one showed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no one showed. No, and then I cried about it. Like, yeah, it was horrible. It was embarrassing. And then I had to share an office with her on top of that. Like,
really?
Yeah, no one wants to. This is the biggest fear. That's why people don't have birthday parties, because they're so scared. Or they say, oh, it's just going to be small, because this is the fear that people like her is going to go be like, oh my gosh, your party's so lame. No one showed.
Yeah.
I mean, we're planning a wedding, and I'm so scared that, like, if it's not as perfect as it's going to be, then people are going to talk shit about it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't care. You have a bad time at my wedding. That's on you. That's the way I look at it.
No, but I feel like I'm going into this mindset, and I say because Dave doesn't care about like anything. He just cares about showing up.
I care. No, I care.
Okay.
I care. That's not fair. I care. Okay. I just don't stress. Just a big difference.
Okay.
She lets the smooth taste fool her.
Huh?
You let the smooth taste fool you. This visage of cool and calmness and collectedness does not necessarily mean I don't care. It just means I don't stress. Too old.
Okay. All right. Well,
Iraq taught me that.
I feel, when I think about the wedding, I think of, I'm always thinking of, are people going to like this? Yep. Are people going to like that? Anyways, my whole point is that this is the fear. This is what people fear, is this person, someone like her, Marina. So, she can play the victim all she wants, but you're not a victim in this situation, so stop trying to be.
You did everything you could to make it worse.
Because you're in LA, you're really not going to get invited anywhere.
Yeah, you're done. This is terrible LA behavior. This is not good party etiquette just in general. Yeah. I don't have any anger or anything towards the other girl advertising the party, by the way. I think she tried to show that there was an advertisement for the party, a flyer, all that, to try and show, see how I was let down, see how I was fooled. I hate the fact that she's trying to be like, she used the word early on, it drove me nuts. She was like, I was, what was the way? She, not basically she was flim-flam. She's trying to pronounce or say that she was like flim-flammed into something else. She was one expectation and given something else. But then she backs off of it and then it does it again. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, it's really, really horrendously bad.
Yeah, she's like, I wasn't expecting an Uber drive home, but that's usually what's expected at these parties. You know what I mean? It's like, which one is it?
She's acting like she was misled, but doesn't want to say she was misled.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And what do you mean it's a party? When you go there, you're getting drinks for free. Mm-hmm. I would assume, but either way, you're going to something for free.
Right.
So you're having a fun time for free, so just enjoy it. I don't know. I guess I'm really low standard.
Well, the thing is too, you said it right earlier. If she was going there as an actual +1, she may have just had a good time. But the fact is she wasn't. She was going there with an agenda. She was going there for clout. She was going there to find a way. Yeah, this is the type of girl that strikes me that if nothing was going on, she would have made something happen. She was drawn something. She was picking her moment, and she was going to find something. I mean, come on. She gave herself away with the edit to the original video to put the sneaker sounds in.
The sneaker sound was too much because people felt like it's okay to go to a party and say, oh, you didn't have a great time. But then to edit the sneaker in, that was mean girl behavior. That was Mean Girls. So you're going to have to deal with the fact that you're a mean girl. I don't know. Maybe... I don't know, start a podcast out of this and talk about, I don't know what you would talk about, but I do feel like, okay, look, the social media in me is like, if she's getting this much attention, you might as well do something with it.
To her, yeah.
You know what I mean? Ugh, okay.
I'm just saying, yeah, you got to take your moments. She should do a show called Proper Etiquette. Party etiquette, uneducated. Uneducated.
Oh God,
I love that.
Do not give this
uneducated. Send me a check.
Don't give this girl ideas.
Uneducated.
She already can't even take. She can't even take it. She can't even take the comments.
That might be a new show. Just we can rip on people doing out of pocket things at parties, stuff like that. Calling uneducated. I love uneducated. Ooh,
man, what do you guys think about this person? I didn't expect this one story. That's okay. That means we have more videos for tomorrow, but I did not expect this one story to take up the whole entire show.
I did. When you told me it was a 3-parter, I was like, yep, this is definitely going to be an entire shebang-a-bang here. And I'm glad that it was actually, because I can't believe I haven't seen this story yet, because this is the type of ridiculousness I like.
Oh, this shows up on my feed all the time. This shows up on my feed and I'm like, okay. And I keep, when you want to scroll real fast so the algorithm gets it that you don't want to see it anymore, it still shows up on my feed. So that's fine. And I certainly didn't do it any favors by now playing it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a lot more of these.
So yeah, and it's just a bunch of people disagreeing with her. And I feel like once you reach a certain level, not even, once you just decide that you're going to be on social media, I switched that up real quick.
Yes.
You're going to have to deal with a lot of inappropriate behaviors. I mean, even our latest video on Instagram that received over 300,000 views on.
Flex, no flex.
I know, flex.
No flex.
But 90% of that was racist comments.
Yeah.
1,000
and comments,
so you're just going to have to...
Racist,
It comes with the territory.
Right.
So
look, I dismiss it as far as things. I know there are people who do bot farming for racism. It's all reaction feeding. Trevor's axiom, if you know, you know. But those are the things that are happening. I like to believe in humanity that it's nowhere near as bad as it looks a lot of times. But when you see, basically you post anything on a big or even small account nowadays that's black and white, you're going to get this type of mix, and it's really it's gross, man. It's like, come on now. But you also just accept it. It is part of it. You can't respond to it. You can't give it power. It's like Freddy Krueger. You give him the power. You can't. You got to take it back.
Why are we referencing Freddy Krueger?
Because pop culture is the new religion.
What?
Yup. Because we learn all of our life lessons from it. From the Brady Bunch to Freddy Krueger to now Deadpool, we learn great life lessons. Like, the power of friendship and Madonna can overcome anything.
Okay. Any last words, Dave?
Thank you guys once again for another fantastic episode of the Rude Customers Podcast. We appreciate you being here as always.
Oh, I forgot
Don't be this lady.
Yeah, definitely don't be.
Don't be
Marina.
this lady. No Marina.
But
be the other chick. Clocked.
Or pay.
Pay it.
And what was the other one?
Oh,
Clocked. Pay it.
There was one more that I liked, but it was definitely the least of the three. It was I
don't know. I'll remember
something
it.
Babe. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's saucy.
Yeah, but I like her. I would
real.
I would go to her party.
Oh, we turned that party out.
I would go to that party and have a great time. Granted, we are.
We're on the other
I'm
coast.
in my 30s.
I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, we probably.
They
probably kick us out actually because we're she's in her 20s.
We'll get them to do the electric slide.
Who?
Yeah. What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But Oh, yeah. This is what I wanted to say. So we right now don't have any podcast reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Still.
So I know this is cringe,
It is.
but if you like us, feel free to leave a Apple review. No, that's not the.
Not there yet.
We're not there yet.
All right, not fondling yet.
Feel free to leave us. See, he's not even listening to what I'm saying. He's just like,
I thought it was there too. Keep going. Keep going. Don't trash me. Keep going. I'm listening. Keep going.
What I'm saying is, feel free to leave us a podcast review on Apple Podcasts. And now I was going to say, if you have any videos, feel free to send it to rudecustomerspodcast@gmail.com.
Fondle.
And now you can do the hand thing.
Fondle.
You literally don't.
I started fondling a little early. I like to fondle. What's the
Okay.
problem? I'm fondling here. I'm fondling.
All right. Rudecustomerspodcast
rudecustomerspodcast
@gmail.com.
Because as everybody knows, you can find Rude Customers Podcast anywhere where audio files are found. So make sure you go search everywhere. And we appreciate you guys for all the comments and everything. We've taken over the world, and you can come up the mountain with us. We appreciate you. We'll be your Sherpa.
Okay. Well, I'm Blossom.
And I'm Dave, and I really don't like Marina. Have a fantastic day.
Bye.